Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and welcome to Magic Mondays. And look, we have the gang is all here again. We have Kikaroo Spiritual Journeys, Terry Suzuki. Say hello, Terry.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome
Um,
back. And Wisdom Seeker Joan is also here. And welcome back to Joan. Say hello, Joan.
Hi, thanks for hosting, Jean.
You're very welcome. What were you about to say, Terry? I'm sorry if I cut you off.
I was going to say konnichiwa, everybody. Konnichiwa.
Ah, and that means
Hello. Good morning or good afternoon. Just
ah. Konnichiwa. That's easy to remember. That's really, really nice. Really nice. So thank you everybody for being here. I see Sean G is here, Lark Kemper is here, Tina McSee, Sharon Sipe. Sharon, I hope everything is okay with you. I know that she's taking care of a loved one, I believe, and so we're just sending you lots of love and support. And thank you for being here. Polly, a light worker, La Lima, butterflies are free. Oh my gosh, everybody is here. Motivation is here. Oh, okay. I see. And Bora Bora, Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Nice to see you. How sweet. Very nice. Nice to see everybody. Michelle, my bell is back. And Susie 007, Linda Kennedy. And Linda Kennedy is here. She came to see me at my last psychic fair.
Oh, fun.
And
yeah.
she was able to she gave me a real big hug and we're like bye, and then she comes back, she says, "Oh, Jean, I forgot, I promised Allie I would send her a picture." So I'm like, okay. So we had a picture together and she sent it to me recently and I just cherished that. So that was really nice. And it's like you're one of us. Like you know what is in my mind. It was like it's really nice to meet people that you think that you already know them, and it does feel that way. It really is true having this connection here. So I see motivation is here, and motivation has a good question. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi, Cindy, and Linda says me too. So please do go ahead and pop in your questions. We're going to get started. We know there's a lot of you out there that have been waiting for the Magic Monday crew to get back together again, and we're all here. We're all ready. Um, very good. Thank you for the caps, you guys. Motivation says, Spirit, will I overall love the Youth Masters program when it starts next year? Thank you. Youth Masters program. Wow.
Mhm. Well, I already got the answer, which is weird because I thought I was so rusty. But they are telling me that you will have ups and downs in the program. It won't be easy. It will be very worthwhile because the your path, the your mission that you're building, you are going to love. So you won't always love the program in that, it's challenging, but that you are going to love what it does inside of you. It's really going to help coalesce the mission for you. So that's what I got.
Yeah, I got something like that too. What I saw was, the tree of knowledge, as above, so below. It has all the roots down below and from the trunk up to the leaves on top. And I saw the top part of it from the ground up, and I saw it on your third eye. So it's like it's going to be really heady and learning new things and really out there, but you're going to have to take some time. You might not feel absolutely grounded in it, and it might take more time to really ground yourself in whatever this program is and the concepts of it, to really feel like you're 100% connected with it. But it's going to kind of it's going to be a growth experience, and it might It might be shorthand for it'll blow your mind.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's
How about
really,
you,
really
Jean?
nice. And I checked with my pendulum, and my pendulum did a little bit of a circle, a little bit of a do-si-do, and then it went to a yes. So as Terry was saying, that there may be some ups and some downs, a little bumpy. You may not think that you made the right decision, but overall, and I think that you did say overall, will I overall love? And I think that it's going to be challenging, and that it's going to be a learning process, and some of this like takes us outside of our comfort zone, but I think that overall it will turn out very well for you. But in the beginning, just give yourself some slack. Say, yep, I expected this. Yep, I knew it'd be bumpy. Yep, and it keeps you in the flow without you resisting something or making a mountain out of a molehill. But thank you very much for your question, Motivation. And Motivation was quite anxious to get that answer. She came in 2 or 3 times asking, and I knew it was an urgent message there. How sweet. Okay. All right. So I see astrology happenings with Shauna, and she says, would love a message from spirit, please. If you guys, Shauna, we can do this one, but if you guys are, well, if you guys ask just for a general message, we usually just kind of like do an energy reading or a spiritual reading. So if you're wondering about a car, about a man, about a job, please kind of like give us like a direction of what you're looking for. Hi, Carl. Thanks for being here. And T. Lynn. Oh, everybody's here. So Shauna would love a message from spirit.
What I got Shantasea when I tuned in is that you're in a kayak going down the river, as I always do, or frequently see, but they're emphasizing that you're going downriver and you're going this way, big loop one way, big loop the other way. So you're kind of exploring and enjoying the ride, kind of leaning into it all the time. So what's the message here, Spirit? Go with the flow. It's not quite go with the flow because you're exploring a little outside of the flow. So maybe it's to expand, follow your intentions, follow your bliss, and expand a little bit outside the comfort level on both sides, and then come back. You don't have to be, way far out, but that might be just kind of edge out a little bit, so you still feel comfortable, and then go see the other side, so it's still comfy. And I got from the angel cards, the new earth, share your gifts. And yeah, I hope that makes some sense to you. I hope it's helpful. How about you, Terry?
Well, I Shauna, I suddenly was on the stage watching you dig. You're like digging this little trench, and then you're planting. So basically, what I think they're saying is right now, this is a time of planting seeds, planting for growth in the future. So if you are right now learning something or taking some classes, or just know that you are planting for the future. You're really digging down there and getting into the earth, getting into the meat of whatever it is, and that you are starting to plant the seeds for future growth.
That's really very nice. Thank you very much. Shauna, what I got for you is a little bit of tough love, and they're just saying that try not to overthink things, and they really want you to work on going with the flow and trusting. The unknown is very difficult to sit with, and they're saying that you have this capability. You have cards, you have a pendulum, you have your own guidance, and they want you to trust your own guidance. There is a show that I did with Daphne about how to call in specialty spirit guides for projects and goals. And it's really about us applying ourselves, us setting up and requesting the help that we need, specifically writing down what we expect the outcome to be, and to follow up and almost like fine tune. And I said, try not to overthink things, but what it is you're setting yourself up to go with the flow. And it's okay to um, put in a request and then let it go, and let go of that outcome, let go of your expectations, and this way it's almost like this or something better. But just let your spirit guides know what you need help with, know what is in your heart that you desire, that you the outcome, be clear on what your outcome, what you'd like for your outcome, what that looks like and what that feels like. And then let it go. Let the universe work its magic. I do feel as though you have a lot of blessings coming for you. I think that you have signs and synchronicities around you, and that you do hear your spirit guides too. But just trust. It's when there's something hanging in the balance there. Do I or don't I? Will I or won't I? It can be daunting. So, but all the best to you, Shauna. I hope everything works out. Hi, Sean. Yeah, we're doing. We can see all of the chat. We're doing simulcasting today, everybody. Just so you know. And Jenny Berlin is here, and she says, "Hi, Fun Boy." And I see Fun Boy's question there. Okay. And Viviani is here. Hi, Viviani. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Oh, okay. I'm contemplating pulling my pension and start doing my real work. This all makes sense. Excellent. Excellent. Very good, Shauna. Good luck. All the best to you. Um, aw, that's sweet. Thank you, Sean. Sean's supporting everybody. So I see Carl here, and Carl says, "May I have a reading as to my physical health?" We can give you an energy reading around that. We don't do any direct health questions. Oh, my missing cat Orange said, according to animal communicator Sheila, that instead of looking for her, fix myself first, and I have a stomach problem. Aw, I'm so sorry to hear that. Let's just see if we can do a energy reading for Carl about his challenges. I do see you finding the remedy. I do see you trying different combinations of foods. Like if tomato sauce bothers you, or if something is bothering your stomach, you can do like an elimination, or trying different combinations of foods. And also just be mindful of the source of your food. But I am feeling that you'll find a remedy. And I'm picking up tea for some reason. Maybe some teas could be smoothing. Oh, okay. How about you ladies?
Well,
Go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting the guides are speaking to me in Japanese, which is just a little weird. And they've said that you're hungry for knowledge. That part of this is that you need to pursue some spiritual knowledge, I think, as well as, health knowledge. But they said that eventually you will be fine. So
That's
Wonderful.
funny that you say to pursue some knowledge. I picked a feather card, the meadowlark. You'll soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. So you will be discovering what this is and what causes it. At first, I thought it was something like acidic foods might be causing you problems. And then I'm concerned that this is too much earth, Joan, rather than spirits. But then it came to me about be aware of, like, if you're eating protein or even eggs or something like that, be aware of what the animal eats. So kind of like Jean was saying, I know that anything that's fed the things that I can't eat, which are gluten, corn, soy, oats, if an animal is fed those things, and I can't eat those either. So kind of take it the extra step. It might not be, supposedly I should be able to eat chicken, but if the chicken is fed a lot of corn, then it might bother you.
I'm gonna go one step further in suggesting getting a pendulum and do food checking.
Yeah.
That's a
Or
great
even the
suggestion.
muscle testing thing, like
Mm.
who is it that does
And
that quite a lot?
what it all boils down to, I think, Carl, is taking care of yourself and being there, being the source for others as well. Like you can help others by helping yourself, for sure. All the best to you, Carl. Thank you very much for your question, and I hope that your missing cat Orange comes back
Yeah.
or is happy wherever they are. All right. All right. I see, I'm trying to see who's next. I see Amanda. Amanda is here. And she says, what messages and guidance does my spirit or loved ones have for me on my spiritual path? Thank you, Amanda.
They're just talking to me saying meditation and ritual, that's all great, but just talk to us. Just like when you're out on a walk or you're vacuuming the living room or whatever, if you have a thought, just talk to them. And sometimes when a little idea comes into your head and it doesn't quite feel like, it's sort of like, oh, that's a great idea, but say thank you to them. And they just want to make this conversation with you as just a normal part of life, that it's not too bizarre or woo-woo-y or anything. Just consider it a normal kind of communication.
Well, they're showing me that just absolutely mainly the same message that Joan is giving you, just in a different way. They're showing me you in like a old-fashioned hiking costume, like an explorer might wear. And so what they're really saying is here, they want you, and I heard the word curious. They want you to get curious, and they want you to pursue, hike, follow the ideas that make you curious, and explore your spiritual path. Go ahead and explore it. Don't. I think they're really talking about. Don't be too fearful about this. If an idea intrigues you, go ahead and explore it, and you will learn quite a lot more. So,
I I saw right away somebody that had face paint on, and I think that you have an indigenous past life there, Amanda. And I feel as though that this spiritual path, I feel you're very much connected to the earth, and you're very much connected to natural um, um, materials around you, or natural eating, or natural planting, like maybe whatever that, growing your own food, being sustainable. And I just see this desire in you to connect to that other side. And this is the indigenous part of you that did this. Not only did they love the land, but they did it with spirit's help. And they also watch the stars. I'm not sure if you are also interested in astrology, or even just the moon phases. It doesn't have to be that far, but it's okay to dabble. It's okay to learn about the energies of the directions, the energies of the planets, the energies of, herbology, or the energies of spirit guides and angels. It all comes from that higher vibrational source that's outside of us. And I feel like it's okay not to be in one small focus or one specific specialty. But they want you to play with it. They want you to relax with it. They want you to open up your imagination and understand that you could have had a indigenous past life, and also be from the stars, and also, maybe a medicine woman at some time. It doesn't have to fit together like a puzzle, but it all does aid and assist us in raising our vibration, opening up our awareness, and using our creativity and our imagination. All of this is really like a practice. I'm telling you, from I have a list a mile long of all the different things that I was interested in, that I tried, that I did. I did Reiki, I did crystal healing, I did shamanic energy, I did so many different things, and they all just lifted me. And raising your vibration, getting outside of your analytical brain, is where the beginning, the start of that is. But I feel like you're much more farther along, and you may not know which direction to go in, and it's okay. It's okay to just follow where spirit is leading you, or follow where you go. It's okay to go from one to the next. It really is. But the most important thing is to stay in that zone along the way. I hope that makes sense for you, Amanda. Oh, Denise Lynn is here, and Denise McMillan. So nice. And KK is here, and Adriana. Adriana. Oh, geez. She was told I was a shaman in my past life. Yeah, you wore face makeup, girlfriend. I saw it. Like a stripe across your eyes or something, or a stripe across your nose. I definitely saw that in you, for sure. How nice. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for that, Amanda. I appreciate that. Okay, so Sean G, thank you very much for being here. She says, "Am I going to get this job? I emailed them today, but haven't heard back. The interview went well." Wow, good for you. Let's see what's going to happen with Sean G.
When I tuned in, I heard you're going to get an offer. It might not be what you want. So there's going to be so then it started to kind of circle and then went to the positive again. You might need to do some negotiation, but they're interested in you, and I think you'll be hearing from them, and you'll get an offer. It's up to you to decide whether you want to take it or not. But you got the eagle feather. That can't be bad. You're learning all aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights. So that's always a good omen. Who's Terry? What do you think?
Well, I'm getting no, that not this job, but that this job, or it leads to something. Like maybe they made a connection with somebody, and then there's a suggestion of another job or another place to work. There's something more. There's something more. So I'm not quite sure how to interpret that. If it means, for me, something more would always mean another interview. But that's what I'm getting. Is not this one, but there is another. And there's
Yeah.
some sort of connection to this one.
It's a tough call there, Sean G, because I did get the hesitation that Terry and Joan were picking up, but I saw that. Let me just ask specifically: this specific job that she just interviewed with, will Sean be getting this job? Will she be getting a job? Will they recommend a different job? I feel as though, like Terry said, there's something in the semantics. There's something in the specifics, like not this one, but there may be another one, or there may be um, a second callback from somebody else that you interviewed with. But for some reason, when you say this one, I'm not getting a favorable. But the interview went well. And you're fabulous. We all know that. So just, be prepared. Be prepared. She says, oh, they have another position there that I really want. Oh,
Oh,
well,
Maybe that's
girlfriend,
it.
oh my.
they told me about it during the interview.
How interesting.
Yep.
That
That's,
makes sense, doesn't it?
it certainly does. It certainly does. So keep your mind open. If they, just
And,
be prepared and go with the flow. And yeah,
and do
that's
all the things like thank you letters and do them as quickly as possible so that you leave a really good impression, because there's something else here, and I think you've identified it.
Yeah.
how
But
about
this or
that?
something better
Yeah.
prayer is a good one for a situation like this.
Interesting. It was really hard to say that, you guys. I want you to know that we want you guys to have everything that you put your mind to and set your heart to. But sometimes if it's just not coming out, we try and be as gentle as possible. But unanswered prayers are sometimes the best, She said, yes, it's less hours, but I think I'd like it more and it aligns with me better. Hmm. Yeah. Good for you, Sean G. You'll have to
Yeah.
keep us posted.
Yeah. I'm curious now. Good luck.
It's amazing. Okay. I have A Lightworker is here. Tina McC is next, and Butterflies Are Free is after Tina McC. So, ladies, just say hello and let us know that you're still here. A Lightworker, Tina McC, Butterflies Are Free. I think I have La Lima twice. I don't know. Nothing? Nobody? Oh, Tina McC and A Lightworker. Good. A Lightworker. Good. All three of you. Wonderful. Okay. So A Lightworker says, do my guides have a message for me? And Tina McC, you'll be next. And then Butterflies Are Free. Thank you, ladies. Ah. They say that they are sending you messages that you need to share with others. I'm not sure if you do automatic writing or if you do. There's some information that you're getting, A Lightworker. There's some information that you're getting. Even like the other day, my spirit guides were telling me to don't sweat the small stuff. And they were trying to give me like a pep talk. But it wasn't just me that they were talking to. They want me to share this message with everybody, because it's not just me feeling this way, it's everybody feeling this way, and they need you because you can hear them, because you have a platform there and an ability there to share this with other people, and um, they just need every one of us. So that's what they're saying. How about you ladies?
Um, I
Go
think,
ahead.
oh, sorry, absolutely. They immediately showed me her path and they put a sign right in the freaking middle of the road, like, do this or go this way. She's going to she's already, they're talking to her all the time. She's going to get a sign that is very direct. And I agree with you that she has a voice, she has a way to talk to people, and that she's really needed as a way shower. So the sign could be for her, but the sign could just be that she's a way shower and that she's supposed to help put signs out for other people. Um, yeah, everybody needs help right now. And so they are encouraging you to go ahead
Yeah.
with that
I
film.
When I tuned in, I saw, you know how like when someone's swimming and they're having a hard time, they're kind of vertical in the water and their arms are going and legs are churning. And all they really have to do is just lie down, just ease into it and lie on your back or on your stomach or something like that. And you'll just be supported. And that's what I saw, except you were up in the air and you were with wings and you couldn't quite get in the position to fly, to just soar. So it's just spread your wings and relax and you'll just soar. You'll just fly. Just and think of it, if you're a swimmer, like the how easy it is to just, just go forward and you're floating, water is supporting you and it's everything's easy. So they might be saying, don't, you're making too much, putting too much effort into it and getting in your own way or something like that. It's about the ease and just get your wings in the right position and you're just going to fly.
That's really beautiful, ladies. And we all three got the same thing, a light worker. And as Joan was describing that, I heard the words trust fall. You know, that
Mm.
new song that's out, Trust Fall. The way you, yeah. So all the best to you, a light worker. So exciting, very exciting information. Tina McC is next. Butterflies are free is after Tina McC. Thank you, ladies. How's my June gonna go? Wow, Tina McC. Well, I just have to say, because I got the message fast, but they're saying that your June is going to go like this. So make sure you put your place markers in place, and I feel like you're going to have to, not have to, but you're going to want to hit some points and say, okay, this week, and then this week, and then this week. But I feel like it's going to go by, and 4th of July is going to be here, and you're going to be like, what happened to June? Um, so it's going to be a fast month for you. I'm not sure. Um, I feel like you're going to be busy. You're going to be distracted. You may have a little bit of this time warp of it going by really fast. That's all I'm getting for you. How about you, ladies?
That's hilarious because I have a really hard time coming up with words and titles of songs, but I got the song in my head. Da 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 da. That, and it came. I think that's called the metronome song because it's the time going back and forth. And I don't know how I ever pulled that out. If that's true, but it's exactly that. It's a nice kind of. I think it's the song that they would play in a game show while the person was thinking before the time was up and they had to give their answer. So time is kind of passing by. And as Jean said, June's going to go like this. So do sort of decide what you need to get done and just keep yourself in a rhythm like the metronome. You don't have to get it all done one day, but say, okay, this week I'm going to do this or whatever, or have a list and say, okay, I did that, check it off, next thing, because the metronome is counting down.
Oh my gosh. Did you see that Imelda said Jeopardy? That's for
Yes,
Jeopardy.
yes, that's what it is. Thank you for that.
Well, I just think it's just a slight bit different. It just your June looked all pink and kind of dark marooned, which to me is a very pleasant combination of colors. Just it seemed like it was just going to be nice, really nice. But then they alerted me that in the third week, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the weekend kind of, and they keep saying spicy. There's going to be spiciness to this. And I tried to get them to please tell me a little bit more about the spiciness. And I think it's just something to do with a decision or a little bit of a kerfuffle with somebody that is going to be fine because the rest of your June seems good, but it's gonna throw you for a loop a little bit. But if you're aware, there's a little spiciness coming up. Yeah, I don't see anything bad, but they're not telling me more. So
Yeah, it's going to fly by for you, Tina. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay. So Butterflies Are Free is here, and she says, do you see another love in my life? Ooh, love questions. I love questions. After Butterflies Are Free, I see Rossi and Michelle Krantz. So Rossi and Michelle Krantz, if you're here, just say hello. Do you see a love in my life?
Woo! Okay, this is quick. I got a tune in my head and I couldn't remember the name of it, but I heard the lyrics and I had to go all the way to the end to get the name of the song, and it's Endless Love. And by the time I got to the end, I was getting full body chills. So yes, I do see another love in your life, and it will be an endless love, according to my spirits who are being DJs today.
I'm looking to see if I see Yeah, she did say
Sorry.
it. Okay. No, she is. I just wanted to make sure. And I see Michelle. I did see. Yeah, but you guys are here. Butterflies Are Free says, "Oh, how about you, Suzuki?"
well, I am just not getting anything definite. So why don't you go ahead and I'm going to consult my pendulum.
Will Butterflies Are Free? I think her name is Sue, right? Will Sue meet a lifelong companion, unconditional love companion to share the rest of her life with? Yeah, that's a definite yes. Will Sue meet this lifelong unconditional love companion by December of 2024? No. But will she meet this lifelong unconditional love companion by March 1st of 2025? It looks better in March. Will she meet this companion in February of 2025? Yep. Mm-hmm. Will she meet this companion in January of 2025? No. So I say something around February or March. And does she already know? Does she already know this person? Is this person already in Sue's life somehow? No. Will she meet this person through work or a job? Getting yes, something through work. Will she meet this person through a friend or a coworker? No. Will she meet? So will this person come and fix something in Sue's house? Will this be his job? Will she need his services? Whoops, sorry. Will she need his services? Will she meet him through needing his services? And it's thinking right now. Will she meet him? Will she need somebody to help her, and he's the one who comes? I think that's the way you meet him, through his job. Yeah, but definitely, I see it. I see it. A lifelong, unconditional love companion, for sure.
I got yes from the pendulum as well. And I also heard the words manifestation, though. So it might be a good thing to be very clear about who you want. What kind of person do you want? What kind of qualities do they have? You probably are, but you know, it wouldn't hurt to maybe write that down.
Absolutely. Or put in your order, right?
Yeah.
And what traits are most important to you? It really does. And Terry has a show that she said, I manifested a man. And you'll have to go back on Terry on Kangaroo Spiritual Journeys and go look for that because it is amazing. It's a really interesting story. But thank you, Butterflies Are Free. We appreciate you being here and asking your question. So I said Rossi and Michelle. And Michelle said she's here. I didn't see Rossi. So Rossi, if you're here, you can say hello. And I'm going to do Michelle first. And then I'll tell you another name. Sorry, you guys. It's like, okay. Okay. Michelle says, hi, will I see changes for the good this summer? Michelle, do you mind giving us a little bit of a hint? Is this with your job? Is this with a family member? Is this with, um, I don't, maybe, I don't know what else. Just because when you ask a general question, sometimes you just get a real general answer. But if you want to, Michelle. I have a feeling it's about a relationship. Yep. New love or new job. Okay. Yep. Yep.
I got end of the summer, yes. And I tried to ask a little more and got that your heart will be lightened toward the end of the summer. And before then, I saw, you know, those dog crates that are sort of like mesh or they're wire. It looked like your heart was in a crate like that, you know, with the vertical and horizontal kind of caging it in, and that it's going to come out of the cage and it will be lightened by the end of the summer. But until then, it's still like, I don't know if it's for your own protection or what, but it's going to come out in all its beauty by the end of the summer and feel a little lighter.
They were showing me, especially when you first asked the question, in general, yes, things are going to get better this summer. But that's very, very general. So I asked a little bit more about like what can she do to help bring this about a little bit more? And they would like you to start a practice of positivity, where that you acknowledge the flow of spirit in your life. And remember always that spirit redirects you towards your path no matter what. And of course, being on your path is the easiest place to be. It's the better place to be because it's always going to lead to your growth or lead you to your passions, lead you to what you signed up for. So consider doing that. Consider, I mean, you probably already do something like this, but just waking up and telling Source thank you for the day, you know, and just be thankful. And I think that will help bring this about a little bit faster. So it's part of something in you that needs to kind of grow and change a little.
Well said, Terry. Yeah, the energy that we carry and the energy that we have around us is reflected back to us, and has nothing to do with you deserving, because we all deserve to have somebody to love and a job that we feel fulfilled in, And what it is when you decide that that you're grateful for what you have, you're grateful for the freedom that you have, you're grateful for the being able to just come and go in your job and not being under too much pressure. Whatever it is that you're grateful for, be grateful for it. It doesn't mean that it needs to stay that way. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring in more things to be grateful for. It really is like a magnetic attraction. And if you and sometimes you can even be grateful for things that you don't have yet. I'm so grateful for the unconditional love, lifelong companion that is in my that is coming into my life, or that is I don't know if you could say in my life, or I'm so happy to have my unconditional love, lifetime companion with me. You know, it's something like this that you just say, I'm really grateful for my unconditional love, lifelong companion. I'm so grateful for the job that I love. And you can say this even though your job isn't one that you love and you don't have your companion yet. You can be grateful for these things and almost it, allow that energy to come into play. Um, it's not easy to change our mindset. It's not easy to change our disappointment in things. It's not easy to change when we have a rut that we're in, or a situation that we're trying to get ourselves out of. It's really not easy, but it only takes a little bit of change in your perception, in your belief, in your habits. And it really makes a difference in your own energy. And then it really makes a difference when it ripples out around you. But I wish you all the best, Michelle. And you are a beautiful, lovely, intelligent woman that I feel that you're going to live a very, very happy life. And you can do this. You can definitely do this. Yeah. So all the best to you, Michelle. It's not easy, you guys. I feel it. I feel it for you, Michelle. I really do. Um, but keep focusing on it and keep asking about it. And yeah. So I don't think Rossi ever came back. Um, Let's see what Jenny Berlin has to say. She says, "Why do I always see my birthday and my daughter's birthday on the clock?" Oh, interesting. And after Jenny Berlin, I see Judith Anderson. So Judith, just say hi, and Jenny, say hi. You're welcome, Michelle. You're welcome. Why do I always see my? Yeah.
Oh, so like you look at the clock and it says 9:14, and that was September 14th was the birth. Got it. Now I understand. I just keep hearing mothers and daughters, that there's some relative, where the mother or grandmother or somewhere on your on your ancestors, a woman who's just saying, mothers and daughters are always connected. And uh, and that's just a way of them reminding you of that. So it's not really coming from your daughter so much. It's coming from spirits, uh, uh, just kind of an emphasis of the importance of that female energy, the loving mother or grandmother kind of energy coming down through the line. It seems just really peaceful. What do you guys get?
Well, I keep hearing them saying blessings, blessings. It's your blessings that your birthday, the birth of coming here is a blessing. The birth of your daughter is a blessing. Um, and I also notice that the reason these two keep showing up, because probably there's plenty of people in your life that birthday could show up on the clock and you notice it, but it's because I really feel that you two have been in past lives together, that this is a deep, deep connection. Even if maybe you're not so in touch with your daughter or experiencing good times, it doesn't really matter. You two have been connected a long time through several lives, and this is a deep blessing. That it feels like you that you wished for this, but you manifested this basically, possibly in another life, to learn something more with your daughter. So I just be happy about the blessing, I think.
Well, what I was picking up for you, Jenny, is that it's a meaningful number to you, and the your spirit guides and angels want your attention. And when your attention is pulled to this to the clock at that time, it means something to you, and they want you to just notice that there is a sign and a synchronicity from the spirit realm, from your angels, from your loved ones, from beyond, just to validate that that they are in contact with you, that you're not here by yourself, you're not here all alone, that you're not that this realm is not all there is, that you're being called to your higher self, to your spiritual angels and loved ones on the other side. It's almost like an invitation or an opening or a see that we're here, we got your back, that we're just letting you, it's another sign and synchronicity to confirm that what you believe, what you feel, what you sense and see is all real. And they're just trying to validate that for you and let you know that I'm in contact with you and we're right here. And I also have a sneaking feeling, sometimes I had this once before, that when they do that, they're like setting up the communication, that when and if the time comes to communicate, they know you'll listen, because you can just say, okay, thank you, that's my 9:14, that's my birthday on the clock, thank you very much for the message, I got the message, thank you. And they're just sending you little bits of love and letting you know that they can communicate with you, and that if a message needs to get through, that you will hear it. I just feel like they're opening us up. They're saying, okay, let's get this one. And Val Kay said it the other day. She said, we are all plugged in, especially in this community. When you listen to all of these different mediumship and psychic and card reading shows, this all lists your frequency and vibration. Val Kay says we're all plugged in. It's just each of us turns on at a different time and at a different frequency, and this is almost like a frequency that they are saying, okay, you're connected with us, and just say thank you, just say thank you, please send me more, please send me clarification. I don't think that I do agree with Joan as well with the feminine aspect, the feminine line, and the ancestry. Like maybe your mother and your mother's mother are sending you little whispers as well. I don't think it's anything more than that, though. But yeah, I think it's exciting, and I definitely know that you're opening up to your guidance with your spirit guides and angels. So that is good news. All right.
It's as you two were reading, I kept getting, remember the book Horton Hears a Who? All
Oh,
who,
yeah.
and they were saying, we are here, we are here, we are here. So I think that's what they're doing, kind of like in Horton
I
Hears.
like that. What a great confirmation.
Mhm. So thank you, Jenny, for your question. And I do see Judith Anderson is here. And Linda Kennedy, if you're still here, and Dancing Debbie, if you're still here, I don't know. I know that I think somebody must be on, because I think a lot of people had to jump off. Linda Kennedy, did I say I'll do Judith, Linda, and Dancing Debbie? Okay, Linda's still here. Thank you. And Dancing Debbie is still here. So let me start with Judith, and then I'll do Linda, and then I'll do Debbie. What do my guides want me to know to guide me for my best life? Good question, Judith Anderson.
Yeah.
So I'm just hearing them say, throw caution to the wind there, Judith. Expand your horizons and step outside of your comfort zone. They are saying that it's up to you to sort of put the steam in the engine, and it's important for you to try new things and to create something different. Try, even if you go to work every day, instead of going to work in the same direction, or if you go to the grocery store in the same direction, try and go to a different grocery store, or try and go to the grocery store in a different way. They just want you to shake up that status quo, that routine, and allow for spontaneity to come into your life. Put the steam in the engine, but they need you to change things up and to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit. How about you ladies?
Well, I got something sort of like that. So they showed me a scene right away, and it was a scene that looked kind of like a desert. And there was a donkey just free walking along the desert. And, a lot of people would think, oh, they think poorly of donkeys sometimes. They think, oh, they're funny looking, they're not nice. But what people don't know is donkeys are way smarter than horses and way smarter than a lot of animals. And as the donkey was walking around and the wind is blowing the sand around, then Spirit shows me how beloved this donkey is and how much knowledge it has internally, and that it can see what we can't see. So I think what they're saying for you is just remember how much you really know inside. You actually know everything. We all know everything. We all actually have this already here. Just maybe spend some time tuning into it and realizing that what you see and are experiencing is valid. It's valid, and that you know way more about the scene that you're seeing play out in front of you than you can acknowledge, maybe out loud. But maybe they'd like you to acknowledge what's going on, and start using some of your intuition and powers and the connection you have to the other side to start bringing about change.
Cool. I got something that aligns with that. When I tuned in, Judith, I saw you like in Roman times or something. You've got the sandals and the toga and a big walking stick, and you're out walking on a path. And I'm hearing life's a journey. You never know what's around the next corner, and that's what keeps it interesting. But when you're out there on this trail going around all these corners and you don't know what's there, it can be a little frightening sometimes. So they're saying, think of it as an adventure, but then also look for things and think about things in your life that will help you think of it as an adventure and have that self-confidence to remain curious rather than fearful or judgmental about stuff. To like, gee, I wonder what's going to happen here, and know that look at all the way I've come already, and I've done a good job. I'm here, I'm alive, I'm still breathing, and I can do this. And look for opportunities, even if they're just really little things. I got the dishes done today and put them away without breaking them, or whatever it is, to build yourself up, to keep yourself feeling, not, you don't have to have this huge ego, but to feel like I can survive in this world. And I did it today, and I did it the day before, and I've done it all the days of my life. I can handle tomorrow too. No matter what comes around the corner, I'm built for this. So they are saying, it's sort of like, well, it's going to be a surprise. We're not going to tell you. But I think they're telling you, you're doing a good job. Keep up the curiosity and the self-confidence that allows you to see the road ahead as an adventure to be experienced rather than something to be afraid of or fearful about. I hope that helps.
Well done. Good advice. All right, ladies, do you have time for two more? I didn't realize we had just reached an hour. Okay, good. All right. So Linda Kennedy says, I would love a reading. Thank you. And after Linda is Debbie.
Did we do Linda already or no?
No, I said
Okay.
I met her at the show.
Oh,
So
that's why.
I was
Okay, got it.
introducing her, saying hello. Yeah. And Judith, I see that you responded. She said it was like a Groundhog movie each day for many years, Jean. Yeah, step outside of the comfort zone. All the best to you, Judith. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate that. Linda Kennedy. So you're the a light worker, a way shower, and a teacher, and a builder. You build the community is what I'm feeling, that you build and work with the community, and you you sprinkle your love, you sprinkle your wisdom, and you have this frequency to you as well, Linda, and you're you're cherished and beloved, and an integral part of this community. I do also feel that you have maybe asked, what would I say, galactic connections with you as well. And if not galactic connections, it's definitely astrology and in the stars that you're focusing, connected to, feel moved by. But you have a depth and a wisdom that I feel like you're an old soul as well. And I'm not saying you're old because you're very young. I'm just saying your soul. It's almost like you've been here before and you know what to do. And like you can take the reins and help to steer the community. You're extremely empathic, and you teach others and heal others too. I feel like you have healing capacity. Um, but it's your wisdom that heals, and it's the community, and it's your energy. You almost don't have to do anything or say anything, because I definitely felt that from you when you gave me that real big hug. How about you, ladies?
Oh, well, yes. I mean, what I saw just backs up everything Jean just said. And what I saw, they showed me actually the picture of you. They showed that, and then they showed it on a dark background. And out of your mouth came white images, like pencil drawings, like a flower here, a swirl of wind here. This, and when I first saw it and saw you, I just felt this overwhelming joy, just joy to get to meet your spirit, to get to meet you. And I feel that you bring joy into the world. I think that's probably one of your biggest jobs. And I see that it helps the community, that every word out of your mouth somehow helps somebody, helps something, plants a seed, helps lift somebody's spirit. That is your job. That is your job as a light worker to reinforce and help and support the community around you, whether it's the people around you, whether it's people in the chat, whether it's anything, that you just have this ability to somehow channel the joy of spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, mine aligns with what both of you were saying. When I tuned in, I didn't see you, Linda. I saw this horizon at night, and here's this little tiny house with tree by it. And you can hardly make it out because it's kind of dark. And then right out of the top of the house comes this big, huge, oversized, like a cutout yellow star, like a kid would cut out for a Christmas tree decoration or something. It was massive, so much bigger than the house, and it just went whoop, really up high in the sky, and it stayed there, and it radiated down its light on everything below it, and then came down again. I got the feeling that your influence by being the light for others is the words like an outsized influence. It has nothing to do with your position, your training, your whether you're, what you do in life. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It is more on your soul level, and that the influence you can have on others simply by being that light is enormous. It really is. And it, much bigger, it wouldn't fit in that little house that's your, incarnated self. But it was a beautiful vision and a wonderful thing to do. And it was kind of joyous just to see it. So good work. Keep shining your light.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing, Joan. Wow, I could see that, everything that you were saying. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, thank you, Linda Kennedy, for everything that you do and who you are, and for being here, and all of your support. And so she's saying thanks. Aw, lots to think about. You're right. And our next one is going to be our last one. Is Dancing Debbie is here. I know it's not always an hour. I think, and I have. There's a lot more people that I wanted to answer questions for, but we just don't have the time. We want to respect your time, and there's other shows that are running too. Sometimes we go about an hour and a half, but most of the time we stick to an hour. But we try and get everybody. So if we don't get you this time, Denise Lynn, we'll definitely get you next time. And we'll be back again. There'll be other shows. These ladies will be on. I think Thursday they'll be on again with Allie, and then Terry Suzuki and Terry Lee and I will be back on Friday. And please do come back and see us, and I'll try and keep an eye out for you. Make sure we get you in there first. All right, so Dancing Debbie, a man from my past. I don't know him very well, but he has been around me a lot. Will he approach me soon?
Well, this is really interesting. As I tuned into your spirit, um, I first saw this red ribbon, this wide, like gross grain red ribbon. And then I realized as I kind of pulled out and looked that the red ribbon is tied around you. It's like you're the present, you're the package, you're precious. There's something going on there that's precious. And so as I kind of like got into the energy more, I heard that you might not want to wait. because he sees you as precious, maybe a little too precious. Maybe he might be a tiny bit intimidated by you as well. So I'm thinking that maybe they're showing this to say maybe you need to reach out a little bit to him. Not maybe you need to go towards him a little. What do you guys got?
Well, saw that he was checking you out, and as you were saying, he is feeling a little reticent. But he is going. I feel that he is eventually going to approach you. But there's some. I'm not. When I asked through the pendulum, would this be a good match for you? And it was sort of going in circles for a long time and couldn't really decide. When I pulled a card, don't let this scare you, it's the vulture who says, let go of the past and welcome a rebirth. So maybe there's something in the past, like he's seeing you as you were in the past, or you're seeing him as in the past. So for the best, possible outcome on this go around, kind of let go of what preconceived notions you have of each other and just see what happens. It's not like a promised fairy tale ending, but I think you'll eventually get together and figure it out. How about you, Jean?
Well, I got something similar to both of you, that there's a hesitation on his part, and I don't know, I think it's called a bend and snap, and it's from Legally Blonde, when she drops the pencil and then she bends over to get the pencil, and then she snaps up, and it's almost like to get somebody's attention. I do feel as though that he's not thinking he's just apprehensive. And so if you do like a bend and snap, or if you're like, oh, Dennis, is that you? Oh my gosh, I remember you. It's so great to see you. You look great. And then just keep walking. Like, do open the door, acknowledge the connection, and keep walking. And, you know, let and I just see that. I just see that you need to establish that connection, because he's all in his mind, you're all in your mind, and you guys are going to rendezvous in your mind. But you need to take action, or open up the welcome sign. Like, come on over, have a chat. Let's catch up. No pressure, no expectations. Let's just reminisce and say, hey, you remember that? Yeah, I remember that. And find like a common ground. Yeah. Men are funny. Men are funny. Oh, his initials are RG. Yeah. Men are funny for sure. But all the best to you, Dancing Debbie. And if nothing else, I hope you reconnect with a friend, and you never know, he might have a friend. You never know. So this or something better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Well, thank you very much. I see Starfish is here. Hi, Jenny. So nice to see you. And you look fabulous, girlfriend. And Denise McMullen is here. Everybody's saying thank you. Blessings to everyone. And thank you, everybody, for being here, for asking your questions. And for those who didn't get their questions answered, we'll try and get you on the next time. We really appreciate everybody supporting and being here in the chat. It's so much fun to see everybody. And we will be back on Magic Monday again next week. And Terry, like I said a moment ago, Terry Suzuki and I will be back on Friday. And you and Joan, where will you be?
With Allie, Heart and Soul Connected, on Meeting with the Mediums on Thursday afternoon. Yeah. So see you soon.
And Suzuki, you'll be there too, right?
I'll be there too. You and I will also be at 11 o'clock that same day, Thursday. We're going to have the Akashic Healing healing series start up again. And I know it's a different day, but we there's just a lot of people on right now, and so that's the best time we can do it, 11 on Thursday. And I also know what the Akashic Records Masters want to heal this time, and it's doubt. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's a good one.
yeah. I think they chose that because of me getting back from Japan, having lots of doubts. Like, oh
Aw.
my God, I'm so rusty. They're like, okay, you get it.
Mhm. That's fun. Well, thank you again, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the week, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.